Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Sonic Excess in its purest form, the 7th record by the band Crowbar. Today we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the release, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band goes like this. I've heard about their music because back in 2008 I've listened to a record from a band called Kingdom of Sorrow. It was a side project of Jamie Justa of Hatebreed and Kirk of Crowbar. I've enjoyed that stuff so much that I had to check out Crowbar's music, but I didn't really get it at the time, probably because my weight was below 200 pounds. Then in 2021 I have revisited the band's discography and fell in love with their music. I've been their fan ever since. Also I am above 200 pounds, above 100 kilograms. So that's probably the reason why. The lineup on this release is Kirk on the vocals and guitar, Sammy on the second guitar, Jeff on the bass and Tani Costanzo on the drums. For Jeff and Tani, this is their only release with the band, while also this is the last record that features Sammy, which is quite sad. Fun fact, Tony Costanza is an ex-drummer of Machine Head. The production was handled by Dave Fortman, the dude that later went on to produce Evanescence, Mad Wayne and 4th Slipknot release, also Godsmack. And it's tight, it's clean but heavy, not necessarily no clipping, just the way I like it. It sounds perfect the way it is. You can hear every instrument without any problems, mixing, all of that is fabulous. Message is diverse, the songs are mostly about personal struggles. Usually it's about depression, addiction to drugs and alcohol, but also about determination, pulling yourself back from the hole, rebuilding yourself, fighting your own insecurities, etc. You can tell it's very deep and personal for the vocalist. I urge you to read the lyrics by yourself because they've been written in a beautiful way. Structure of the song is pretty basic, standard intro, verse pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro, nothing fancy here. When it comes to the music genre, this is a sludge metal release, but it has a slight nu metal vibe on two of the songs, Repulsive and Empty Room. I can tell that the nu metal influence did not show here on purpose, it just bleed out because it was the year 2001 and well, all of the music was almost nu metal. So you can hear it, you might tell you do not hear it, I don't care, it is here and it's actually fantastic. Now let's talk about the musicianship. Let's start with the band's drummer. His playing is phenomenal. I love his groove, the style, the precision of his playing, the tempo changes, it's all here. Next, the bass work, well, it's audible. The bassist mostly follows the guitars, but you have some fantastic moments here and there where he deviates from that stuff, or only the bassist and the drummer playing, or just the bassist. Next, let's focus on the guitar work, which is one of my favorite things about this release. We get these heavy, groovy, sludgy guitar riffs which could topple mountains, mixed with those more thrashier, faster parts here and there, and also more somber, slower, melodic parts, which are the most memorable thing in the songs, at least for me. All of this creates that one-of-a-kind atmosphere that only Crowbar can produce, and it's something that is beyond words. Last but not least, as mentioned, Kirk's vocals. His yelling, shouting style is one of a kind, very unique sounding. You can feel the emotions and the sadness in his voice. It truly shows and shines through, and I just love it. There isn't any vocal line here that wouldn't be sung with conviction. Now we can finally rate the individual songs. The first track, The Lasting Dose, this one is a banger. It's a staple at their live shows, everyone knows this track. From just this song you can tell that this record is going to be a fantastic journey. It's heavy, it's straight to the point, the vocals pierce through your soul, same as the guitar riffs. One of the highlights of this release for sure, 10 out of 10. Next we've got To Build a Mountain, one of the most popular Crowbar songs, and I must say that to me, I dig it, it's a great track, but it's not as good as some of the songs on the record. It has everything that makes the Crowbar formula successful, but to me personally, it doesn't stand out from the rest of the songs. It's great and I have nothing against it, but there are way better things here. I hope you understand me. Still fantastic track, 8 out of 10. Thru The Ashes, this one is a banger. I love the main melodic guitar riff, the atmosphere of the song, yet again the vocals, the drumming, everything just fits and it's a blessing to be able to experience this song. 10 out of 10. Awakening is a track that picks up the pace. It's much more faster compared to the previous songs, even if Thru The Ashes had a faster bridge section. I do dig this one, but yet again, it doesn't stand out that much from the rest of the songs. It's a fantastic journey, but not the best thing here, 8 out of 10. Repulsive in its splendid beauty, this is a song that basically blew up all over the internet, I think TikTok, Spotify, whatever. That's very funny to me because the same thing happened to Deftones years ago. And when I revisited this song because it got popular a couple of years ago, I was like, wow, this actually kinda has that Deftones around the Fur album era vibe in some of the riffs. Not sure if this is the reason why the song got popular again or just because of the fat memes. Still, it's a good thing that Crowbar had finally gained some recognition because this is their best song, period. Always was, always will be. You can feel the weight of Kirk's words and his voice throughout this entire song. The guitar riffs are just crunchy, juicy, one of a kind, very memorable. The drumming and the bass line is not that far behind. This is just one of a kind experience for sure. You lead me nowhere, I'll carry all your pain. Obviously I'm not a singer, I cannot sing for shit, but I just love how emotional and impactful the verses and the choruses in this song. There is nothing here I wouldn't enjoy, 12 out of 10. Next we've got Counting Daze, which picks up the pace yet again. I do enjoy the very dark sounding main guitar riffs, but the best part of the song for me is the beautiful melodic chorus. It's like sun shining through the darkness because the rest of the song is much more heavier and not that melodic. While this is not my favorite song on the record, I still admire its beauty, 9 out of 10. In times of sorrow, this is an instrumental piece and it feels like a respite from the heaviness. It's very somber and melodic. For me, it's the weakest song here, but I still do enjoy it. I never skip it as I'm going through the record. I understand its significance when it comes to the placement on the release, 7 out of 10. It pours from me yet again very dark sounding song. I think it's about suicide. It's heavy, straight to the point. Love the chorus here and the bridge part, 8 out of 10. Suffering brings wisdom. Wow, this track is so beautiful. That bassline in the beginning, then the main guitar riff. Again, this is one of the most memorable things about this release. I love the vocals here, the guitar riffs, the bass, the drumming. But what's hilarious to me is that main guitar riff in this song, it slightly reminds me of a Gojira song from Where Dragons Dwell or something like that. It's obviously not the same, but it has the same exact atmosphere and vibe to it. I wonder if Gojira was inspired by this song, 10 out of 10. Next we've got Failure to Delay Gratification. This is where Kirk decides to indulge in his demons, drink some alcohol. At least that's how it sounds to me, like it's a defeat, but it's a very heavy song, it's faster than everything else, and I do dig it, 8 out of 10. And the final track, Empty Room. This one has a fantastic bass line at the beginning, the main melodies, wow, one of the best things Crowbar has ever done. The verses are so cool, they're subdued because then the main groove do 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 shows up. The chorus slaps, same as the bridge. This is the second best song here, and I love its meaning. Where even if you're at your lowest, you can always pick yourself up and try to be better. I've tried to hide from so many things. At times I've lied to myself. I've built a room, I can't see anything. An empty room, I'm bringing out. And that bridge part, now I'm on my way. Fantastic stuff all the way, 11 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, the flow is fitting, reparability. Yeah, this is an excellent release, I love it from beginning to the end. The highlights for me are Repulsive and its splendid beauty, Empty Room, Thru The Ashes, The Lasting Daze, and Suffering Brings Wisdom. I am glad that Repulsive is a song that blew up all over the web and became famous, and that the band got the recognition they deserve. While this album wasn't like the most popular from them in the past, people only remembered the first 3 songs usually, it is finally seen by the masses and that brings me happiness. Good for Crowbar. Celebrate your stay by spinning this record today, it deserves your love and attention. Also eat some food to get those calories in so you can truly enjoy this stuff. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram in the description, shout out to my Patreon supporters who actually sponsor these videos, you're truly wonderful, you can join them if you want, second make an album review, do me the cover video of your choice. See you next time, bye!